Hello, citizens of the internet, and welcome to the Dad's Guide to Minecraft, Overstressed SMP. So today I think we're going to go ahead and get the main part of the house structure done behind me there, and maybe go ahead and get the automatic press working so we can make some other contraptions for the create mod. So if that sounds like a plan, then let's get started. Okay, I've been off for a couple days for family vacation, and look at some of the progress that's been made. There's stuff all the way around me. There's houses back here, and I watched my fellow contributors, and I know that's Rocket right there. That huge pile of netherite, or the ancient debris back there, is Luyo's, and then Kafer's is back here somewhere in the ground. And I think KB is on top of a mountain peak somewhere. That right there across the bay is Dewey's, and then behind him back there is Blockus. That is all I know so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at the materials that we're going to be using for this build right here. And I put them all not there. Put them all not there. There we are. Okay, we're going to be using a lot of spruce logs, stripped and otherwise. I'm going to be staining some terracotta here, or coloring it light blue. So I have some flowers there. We're going to need bricks, and I have some extra bricks right here as well that we can convert to brick blocks if we need to. We're going to be making a combination of a bunch of different stone variants, like stone bricks, mossy stone bricks, cobbled, mossy cobbled, regular cobbled. And then we are going to be using deep slate for some of the accents, and then also for the roof itself. So let's go ahead, and before we get started just on that, I went ahead and made a couple things. We have our little stone cutter here, but you know, in the environmental mod, there is a wood cutter, and I've seen a couple people have these around, and I wasn't sure how to build them. But I think I figured some of this out. So we're going to go ahead and grab some of the materials here, come over here, and let's see if we can figure this out. So we need to convert this into individual things there first. And I think we put one like that, and I think we put this down like that, and we put one here, and that's it right there, sawmill. And this will work basically the same as the stone cutter right here behind me. That one will, you know, cut stone so you don't waste it, especially like on stairs and whatnot. And this does the same thing for wood variants. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Okay, cool. And we can put this maybe right here on the end. And this will help us as we move forward. Look at that. Looks weird kind of out here on the open. But we should be able to click on this, put stuff in there, and we can make one of whatever we need instead of having to make a whole bunch, which is really, really cool. So we will use that when we get to cutting down some of that spruce into the different variants that we need. But I think with that covered, let's get into a time-lapse build. Well, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse of this build, and you know what? If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button. You know, it's free and you can stop at any time. And a little bonus, if you click that bell, you know, that notification bell, you won't miss any upcoming episodes from the Dad's Guide in the future. But let me go ahead and kind of step through some of the stuff that I've changed just a little bit, and we'll go in the interior and wrap up this episode with building a couple of the contraptions and machines that we wanted to do from the get-go. So without further ado, so let's take a look at some of the stuff that I changed. When I was building this tower, I really liked the way that the spruce looked with the light blue terracotta, because it really is purpley. It's like a lavender color. So I ended up taking the stripped spruce out of here and just putting regular spruce in here, the regular logs. And then because of the dark color, I ended up switching these stairs to a dark oak stair versus the spruce stair that was there before. But I left the spruce fencing just for that contrast in color. I think that looks good when you kind of pair those two together. I also changed this out with the deep slate. I think that matched better with the little roof that we ended up doing. And I also ended up putting a couple flower boxes. I put a flower box up there just to add some of that contrasting color of the orange flowers. Same with the ones that are in the flower pots here. And then also I did the two high ones right over here outside this window, which I think looks pretty good. And I think I might add another window up here as well. We'll see. I was thinking about putting the enchanting setup up there. But this is the tower that's going to be the windmill. And because we're living so close to everybody else, I was planning on making this a huge windmill, but it needs to be easily turned on and off. So when I'm on, I can run it and do the stuff that I want to do with the stuff inside. But when other folks are on, make sure that it's off so we don't get lag in this area where we're all living. Although I'm not getting lag because of Dewey, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I get complaints, we can always shut it off. That's kind of the goal. But that's for another episode, not today. Let's take a look inside really quick here. We have not much really going on. I just put some chests here to drop off some things. This is the water wheel assembly coming in. And we've got our chimney here. And I need to put a campfire right on top of that as well. And then if we go upstairs, hopefully there's no creeper. Okay, awesome. This is the upstairs, and we'll have kind of, this will be our main living quarters, I think. We'll have like I said, we can either put a window here, which might look nice, but we can definitely, maybe we can do both actually. We can have an enchanting setup here, have a window still here, maybe a brewing setup right over here, and then sleeping and some storage maybe on this side. But yeah, I thought this was kind of cool. Lots of neat areas to look out from. And then these double doors here go into the tower. And this is going to be where the windmill assembly comes down straight through here. And it'll power machines on different levels. Like I'm thinking maybe the grindstones up here against this wall. We'll see if they fit, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then I need to have a nice stairway that goes all the way up. And the top floor would be like observation area with the windows going around. But yeah, that's what it looks like on the inside. And then we have a door going out here into our garden in the back, which I think I'm going to terraform this, fence it in, maybe do some decorations. I think that'll look pretty good. But let's go ahead and get started with building some of our contraptions that we will need for today. So we have a couple items. We have the large cog wheel. We have the mechanical press that we made in the last episode. And we have a couple andesite casings, but we're going to need a lot more. So let's go ahead and we'll make some more of the smaller and larger cog wheels. So once again, to make a small cog wheel, you put andesite alloy in the middle, and we'll just go ahead and do 2 so we get 16 out of this. And then you surround it with buttons like that, and you get the 8 cog wheels, the small ones. So now we have 18. That should be okay for right now. And then we're going to leave the ones in the corners, grab these really quick here. And then we put down our planks, any kind of plank in the diamond formation like that, the buttons on the corner and the andesite alloy in the middle. And that gives us 2 of the large cogwheels, which should be plenty. 3, I think, is all we'll need. Now let's go ahead and make some more andesite casings. And for that, we're going to need, if you remember correctly, the way this works is you have, basically you're making a bookshelf, right? You have like the wood on the top and on the bottom, and we're gonna make quite a few of these. So we'll just keep on till we run out. All right, and then we have, so we got 4, then 4. That's all right, 5. Like that, andesite casings, and then we have logs in the middle right there, and that gives us andesite casings, and we will use those like crazy. So for these, well, Leah just dropped by and put this sign up, "Hi Dad," while I'm recording, and then gave me a whole bunch of copper, like a whole bunch of copper ingots. That's fantastic. Thank you, Luyo. All right, he scared me though, because I was like in the middle of recording something and he punched me and I was like, oh my gosh. All right. Okay, so we have our stuff that we need for the millstone. So let's go ahead and do that. So we need 2 of the andesite alloy on either side like that, and then a small cogwheel in the middle like so. A stone or any other kind of material. You can use andesite, you can use any other materials you want, and then a plank on top like that, and that gets you a millstone. The next thing we're going to want to make is a basin. So for that, it's andesite alloy, and you just kind of make like a boat shape out of it, and that gets you a basin. We're going to also want a depot, and a depot is just kind of a block that you can place other blocks onto, and it doesn't fly off. It just makes it easier to control your materials as you're laying them around with different of the contraptions. So let's go ahead. You put andesite casing down in the middle or anywhere on there, and then just 1 of the andesite alloy above it, and they get you a depot. And I think the last couple things we're going to do is we're going to make a mixer, but we're not going to do that just yet because we actually need to get the mechanical press running first. And we need to press out some of the iron, which is going to allow us to make the whisk, which will in turn allow us to make the mixer. So I think the first thing that we're going to do is let's go ahead and get this area set up for all 3 of the machines that we're going to have here. So we have a horizontal gearbox here. I think that's going to be fine to start off with. And let's go ahead and bring this over right there. And on this side, we're going to leave that like that for now. We're going to put a vertical gearbox here. So I need to go ahead and grab that out of the inventory. There we are. And we just need to make sure we do this right. Now, when we have a wrench, it's going to be easier. Yeah, okay, that works. So that's connected. That's spinning up like that. And then we can go ahead and bring this up. I think, yeah, I'll do one more. That. And then we'll do another vertical gearbox, but we need this one to be pointing like that. Perfect. Another one of those right there. And then we're going to put our press down just like this. There we go. And that's spinning. And it's not spinning that fast. It'll move pretty slow, but it'll work. And that's what we want. So ideally what we want to do is we want to close this in right here. And I think for aesthetic purposes, I think we can actually maybe put one of the casings back here instead. Let's see. Yep. Okay. That is going to make it look a lot nicer when we put this all together. And then below this is where we're going to have the depot block as well. That way it just kind of holds it in place, the materials as we crush them down. Okay, that's looking good. And we can go ahead and actually fill in some of this space behind here as well. So let me go ahead and grab those materials. Okay, here we are. Let's go ahead and put these down. So we'll do a mossy one back there like that, and just a regular one up here like that. Perfect. You can't see any of the gears turning back there. That looks really nice and clean. And then we're also going to go ahead and just put some blocks up here as well, just like that. And that becomes our little automatic press area. Then our millstone's going to go right here. Now we want it to have the gears spinning it, and it doesn't really matter how fast it's turning, but that is turning the wrong direction. So actually, I think what we need here, we need to change this to a vertical one, and we're going to take this out like that. Yeah, okay. I think we need to do a vertical one here like this. And then we actually want to raise this up one more. Okay, so we have the vertical gearbox down here like this. We're going to have it this direction. There. That's what I wanted right there. Now we can take that out, this out, and we'll do a vertical one over here as well. Do I have any more? Nope. So I have to convert one of these into a vertical. Easy peasy. Do it like that. And we'll put the... There we go. Awesome. Oh, no, that's not working. There we go. A lot of times with this, you just have to get it in the right angle. So that is perfect. That is working again. Okay. Yep. No issues. And this is turning right where we want it to be. Now what we want to do is we want to put a full-sized gear down here, the larger gear, underneath this here, like that. So it's spinning. And then we're going to put one of the smaller gears, and we're going to have to make some more of these. Actually, I think it might be right here that we need to put it. It needs to be at an angle. Like that. There we go. Oh, look at that. I got the shifty gears advancement. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and stack this like that. Have another one there. And we should then be able to... Actually, you know what? I don't think we need to do that there. I think we need to bring this up a little bit higher. So we'll do one of the shafts up like that. Then we'll do the small one here like that. And then a small one here. Where is it? There we go. Like that. Okay. Now that should be enough to spin the mill where we want it to be. So let's go ahead and put that down and just make sure that it's working. Right there. Yep. And I got the pocket crusher advancement. All right. Sweet. Okay. Now this also will allow us to come up and do some cool things with making the whisk spin very quickly. So once we get it like this, we have the two that are spinning right next to each other. We need to put a large one on top of here. And that is going to start spinning like crazy. Now, let's see if we can get a small one back here like this. Not like that. Trying to get it angled just right is can be kind of hard. Let's see. We need to kind of show up as a little version of itself here. That's it, but I need it to be back here. All right. Oh, there we go. All right. Perfect. Okay, look how fast that's spinning now. Now what we want to do is we actually want to make this come up here. And we're going to have it come over to like that. Now I'll connect to the mixer itself and be spinning at the right speed. So it'll have no problem spinning that. So let's go ahead and we'll close the rest of this up here. We'll do another one of those and we'll close this up like that. And I think actually, because we're going to want to have a blaze burner underneath this, let's do it a little bit different. So let's grab our axe here and we're going to clear out some space right here, just in front of this. We'll make it look kind of nice. I'll come out here. There we go. That. Oh no. I keep on saying that. It's like we need to like actually clean this up, not add things back to it. All right, so the blaze burner is actually going to go right here underneath. And so go ahead and pop that down like that. Blaze burner right there. And we're going to go ahead and put a stair down like that. Perfect. That way we'll be able to access the blaze burner. And then we'll just come out here like that. So, you know, looks kind of nice. Actually, I think we need to turn this one out too. So take this one out. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And for this one right here, let's see. Can we put another casing on top of a cog? I don't even know. I've never tried that before. So if we put a casing here. Nope, does not work. All right, not a problem. We'll just go ahead and we'll put another stair right here like that. That will allow us still to access it, no problem. And we'll put another block up like that. Okay, So now when we have our blaze burner and our mechanical mixer, this is all set up for that. And we can go ahead and put our basin down as well. So we'll do that right here now. Right there. Blaze burner, basin, mechanical mixer. And then we should be able to put a block back here. And yep. You get a little bit spinning right there. Not a problem. It just, you know, a little bit of a visual glitch, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see if we can make our whisk. Let me close that because it's not outside. We'll make our whisk. So for this, we need 6. All right, so we're just going to put them down here like that. Now the mechanical press will keep on hitting these things and it'll hold it in place on top of this depot. And we made another advancement. Okay, and there we are. So now we can just pick these up. And we have 6 of the iron plates. So we need 2 andesite alloy coming down like that. And then the iron sheets coming around like the boat in the bottom. And that gets us the whisk. Okay, and then for the mechanical mixer, you put the whisk at the bottom like that. You put an andesite alloy at the top like this. Andesite casing, where is it? Right there. And then we need 2 of the smaller cogwheels on the other side. And then we have our mechanical mixer. All right. Now you can see it has that kind of cogwheel on it, kind of like the Millstone did. That's because it needs to be attached to another cogwheel. So let's go ahead and put it there. And look at that. It's spinning. So we can actually throw stuff in here and mix it together. I think if we actually throw in some of the iron nuggets and then also the andesite, we can get andesite alloy out of it. So let's try that out real quick here. Okay. Advancement made, basin operation. Let's keep on throwing them in here. So there's 2, and then we'll try 2 of the andesite and see if it actually works. Oh, look at that. I got the mix it up advancement as well. We're making advancement after advancement. All right, so we should be able to click on this. And did we get our andesite alloy? Let's see. We did. We got andesite alloy. Sweet. Okay. That works. And then once we have the blaze burner down here, we'll be able to also smelt things together and make brass and get that advancement. So yeah, I think this is working out really well so far. And I think that brings us to the end of today's episode. If you enjoy what you've seen and like to see more from the Dad's Guide in the future, then click that like button, smash that subscribe button, and press that notification bell. All in all, I think this was a pretty big success. We have our mechanical press, we have our millstone, and we have a mechanical mixer. Next episode, I think we're going to go ahead and get that blaze burner going, which means we'll need to make it and then go into the nether and capture ourselves a blaze. And I think we might also do a couple more create contraptions because there's a couple things I wanted to add, but I'm not going to tell you what those are yet. So you're gonna have to come around for the next episode. So until next time, bye for now.